Right, we're in the shed. I've had a tidy up. So what we're going to build is this built-in bookshelf, bookcase with cabinets either side, and the radiator being mounted in the centre at the bottom behind where the couch will live on the back wall. So I've done some measurements and some stuff. So I need to make 4 pillars essentially, which are going to be the same. Yo!
Hello?
You alright? With this C16 timber, which is 65 by supposed to be 38, 39, 38, 65 by 38. So we're going to build 4 pillars, which are going to go all the way back. I should have a whiteboard in here really. We're going to build 4 pillars, which are going to have the same style of trim and decorative features as the existing trim and moulding throughout the house. So it's double OG back to back, and then like a diamond trim at the front. So I've done some measurements. All this is going to be clad in MDF as well. Everything that we're going to do is going to be made of MDF with a structure, timber structure underneath. So I need to build 4 pillars that are 100mm wide by 265 deep and as tall as they can be. Now the living room, the lounge, living room ceiling height is 3.25 meters. The dado is 1 meter in the center, so that's going to be the height of the first cabinets and the first set of shelves. And the picture rail, which is going to be as high as the cabinet's going to be, is I think about 2.85, 2.9 meters, and that is basically where the top of the bookshelf is going to finish, and we're going to use the original picture rail as the top of like a crown moulding structure that we're going to put on the top of the face of the cabinet. So as tall as possible for these 4 pillars, and each of those 2 pillars will form the ends of one of the bookcases either side, and we're going to put those on top of kind of like a plinth block, which is going to be 1355 wide by 265 deep. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to make 2 of the 4 pillars, so we can go and put them in a temporary fashion, see how they look, make sure that we're happy with it before we build the other 2 and actually start building the complete structure. That's what we're going to try and achieve in this video. Obviously it's Sunday, it's the first day of the video, it's Mosul Guitars, but we're not building guitars. Or is it made by Mosul? I don't even know what the channel's called anymore, because I changed it once and then I changed it back, and I don't really think it's probably changed itself back. So yeah, I'm not really sure on the name. Maybe it should just be made by Mosul, which is, I suppose, me, a version of me, myself, who I am, the creator. Yeah, let's get to work. So that together is 100mm. So we're going to screw them together like that. This is a single pillar. We've just got one brace there in the centre for now, because things are probably going to have to change. Things I'm not entirely sure about are the way that this is braced at the bottom. It's going to need a little bit of finessing. One thing is, this timber is not all perfectly straight and square. I went through about 100 pieces at B&Q to get 30 lengths that were pretty good, and they've been stored in here for a couple of days. There's small twists and small warps, that's always going to happen, but it's just going to need a little bit of finessing probably towards the end. So yeah, get the other one going. We'll construct this plinth block, which currently each timber is 65mm. I wanted it to be about 125, so double it up, should be good. It's Wednesday. I haven't filmed anything for the last couple of days because I didn't have a lot of time, and I've just kind of cracked on with a couple of bits with the essence of just speeding things along a little bit, and you don't need to see every single little part of everything doing a million times. Anyway, so I've constructed the other side of the bookshelf, and I have also now leveled off and screwed down the plinth, the base blocks that everything's going to be built off. These are just suspended here for the time being, they're just balanced, but just kind of putting this up to get a bit of a feel for what it's going to look like, how big it's going to be into the room. Obviously on these faces we're still going to have 18mm MDF, which is going to be the face of our pillar, and I've also got over there a bunch of architraves and mouldings that we've run out so that we can recreate the same style mouldings that are in the rest of the property. All of this kind of thing, double OG returned with a diamond strip in the centre. So really the next job is to mark out where all of the tops of the cabinets are going to be, which is going to be in line with the dado rail, the chair rail some might call it, so that the top of the dado rail is going to be the top of the cabinet top, because we're going to build a cabinet and then we're going to put a separate top on the top of it. I'm saying top a lot. We're also going to try and figure out exactly where the shelves are. I've done a little bit of work on this so far, thinking that we're just going to have the top of the cabinet, one shelf here, another shelf here, evenly spaced at about 540mm, and then the top of the pillar at the moment will be the top of the inside of the shelves, and above that to the picture rail will be the kind of crown moulding that will make up of several pieces, including the original picture rail on the top to kind of cap it all off. Got some lights that have arrived that are going to be mounted into the shelves. We're going to be constructing the shelves out of MDF and building a core, a timber core on the inside. So the shelves are going to end up being like really thick, probably around 60mm, because I want them to be big and I think they look cool, and I'm going to make them really, really strong. This isn't going to be a change a shelf here, change this over there, any kind of thing. This is going to be a permanent fixture that is going to be as it is, well, until we leave the property for sure. So what I need to do next is figure out those shelves so that I can screw solid timbers on the inside here where the shelves are going to screw to, so that this is going to be really, really strong and solid. And I also need to figure out exactly where these are going to go and affix them to the wall. Right, it's Thursday. Today we're going to temporarily get these pillars up, but also I got some red tools. A couple of weeks back I've been needing to buy a 16 gauge nail gun for a while, and it's time that we bit the bullet. We got this Milwaukee fuel. And I kind of thought, well, maybe it's time. It took a long time to decide what I was going to get. I've tried a few of the nail guns, pin guns, 16 gauge brad nailers, really is what they are. And didn't really know, not kind of sure. Really, I was going to go for the DeWalt. And at work, everything is Makita, so maybe I thought, I'll get Makita stuff. So then the batteries are interchangeable, I can borrow tools with batteries and all that kind of stuff. Because most of my tools are all corded. But then I looked at the price of the Makita nail gun and I thought, this is absolutely ridiculous. And so I started having a look around, and I've worked with a few people that have used some Milwaukee stuff. And yeah, it's quite highly rated, the Fuel M18 series. So we bit the bullet, we bought the Fuel M18 nail gun, and then I kind of thought, well, maybe it's time we start upgrading some stuff slowly. And I got off Facebook Marketplace yesterday a new drill and driver, well, second hand, Fuel series, M18s, and we got this SDS drill as well. So yeah, we're on the road to Milwaukee now. Right, it's Friday. We're going to go about an hour to do some work. Monica and I were having a discussion. We're trying to decide some stuff last night about what the crown moulding is going to be up there, and we think that we figured it out. But to do that, this top rail on these posts need to disappear. So I need to take those off and re-put them in at the top of these 2.4 timbers. And also that means I need to redraw all of my lines that I drew last night for where the shelves are going to go, because now they're going to be 65 divided by 3 lower. Bummer. Right, after that, what we're going to do is we're going to redraw the lines. We're going to take each post down individually, square off the top where it's going to be at the new height, add in supports for the posts and for the top of the shelves where they're all going to be, put them back in. And then we're going to make a quick top just to make sure everything's square, level, good. And then we're going to start cladding these in the MDF that we've got. Build the shelves, build the cabinets, put the mouldings and the trims on, do the plinth blocks, build some doors, do the top of the crown moulding. Yeah, and yeah, that's what we're going to do. Saturday. I'm going to get this squared away. Had some issues with the camera. Got 3 pillars in, we got this last one to get in, and then we need to just fix this one a little bit because she's not perfect in terms of being bolted to the wall. These others solid. Right. Cool beans. That is where we're to. That is going to be the main carcass of the shelves. See ya.